So, ladies and gentlemen, sad news on the doorstep today. One of the most popular players in Kansas City Royals history. One of the most unique players because he would play ball with a toothpick in his mouth, which was mimicked by young children throughout North America, even though it wasn't hygienically the best. But we're going to miss him. And he had played ball in the Maritimes too for our senior system after playing with the Expos. Of course, we have to be talking about the Kansas City Royals icon, U.L. Washington. Now, U.L. Played from 77 to 87 for the Royals, also for Montreal and Pittsburgh. Washington played mostly as a shortstop during his career. It was well known again for having a toothpick in the corner of his mouth while on the field and on the plate. Now, born in Stringtown, Oklahoma, as one of 11 children born to Orly and George Washington Jr., Washington, given the legal name, was UL. The U and L are not initials. Washington attended Stringtown High School, graduated in 71. He attended the nearby Murray State College and played college basketball for the Murray State Racers for 1 year. Now, when he passed on March 3rd, 2024, the story broke very quickly because he had a lot of people that were still following him in relation to historical accounts of the Kansas City Royals and also the World Series playoffs of the 80s. Because in 1980, again, he played a big part of that run with the George Brett led squad. Now, after 1 year at Murray State, he was admitted to the Kansas City Royals Baseball Academy after his older brother James convinced Lou Gorman, the Royal GM, to give UL a tryout. Washington is one of three MLB players, along with Ron Washington, no relation, and Frank White, to have been products of the Royals Academy, but what the players they were. Now, Washington played for the Royals from 77 to 84. His best offensive season was 82, when he batted 286 with 10 home runs and 60 RBIs, all career highs. Washington, of course, was on first base and scored on George Brett's Pine Tar home run in 83. In his 8th season with the Royals, he had 254 with 26 home runs and 228 RBIs. He was in 4 postseason series with the Royals, the 1980 ALCS and World Series, the 81 ALDS, and the 84 ALCS, batting 12 for 43. Now, in January 85, the Royals traded Washington to the Montreal Expos for Mike Kulinen and minor leaguer Ken Baker. He played in 68 games for the Expos as a utility infielder, batting 249 with 1 home run and 17 RBIs. In November of 85, he became a free agent. Now, when he signed with the Pirates in April 86, during his 2 seasons in Pittsburgh, he appeared in a total of 82 contests, batting 207 with no homers and 10 RBIs, again in a utility infielder role. He was released by the Pirates in late 87. I won't go back to the minors, but I haven't said I'm officially retired. If someone called me and said they wanted me to play in the majors, I'd go. I spent 9 straight seasons in the majors, but I haven't said I'm officially retired. Again, going back to minors was the toughest thing for me to do the past 2 years. At my age, I got to wear every time out. I was fighting pain off here or there anyway. I really admire the guys who play until they're 40. Washington said early in the 88 season. Now, he did play for Orlando Juice of the Senior Professional Baseball Association in 89 and, of course, played in the Brunswick Baseball League. In 89, the Pirates hired Washington as manager of the Welland Pirates in the New York Penn League. He also coached and managed in the minor league organizations of the Royals from 91 to 98, the Dodgers in 99, the Twins from 01 to 02, and the Red Sox from 03 to 14. Working for the Greenville Drive in 2013, he worked with Mookie Betts, helping him change his swing to become more of a power hitter. In 92, while coaching the Memphis Chicks, Washington appeared in 1 game as a shortstop, going hitless in 2 at-bats. Now, Washington unfortunately died of cancer in Atoka, Oklahoma on March 3rd, 2024 at the young age of 70s. Now, he is considered 100 greatest Royals of all time at number 2 at 32, and I tend to agree because of what he meant to the faithful was very important. Now, we want to talk about his stolen base numbers because he doesn't get enough credit. He had 6 consecutive seasons of more than 10 stolen bases. But the big year, of course, was 83 when he stole 40. A very, very good hitter from his key seasons from 78 to 85. 264, 254, 273, 227, 286, 236, 222, 4, and 249. And his only season above 300 was in, of course, that shortened season with Pittsburgh in '87. And occasional home run power and strong. So he played 907 games, batted a career 251, and again a more than adept shortstop at the defensive position and a good second baseman. Now we want to talk about his fielding as well, and career 11 seasons, 956, and even though playing mostly shortstop and second base, and he did play some third base as well. He only had 141 errors, but the bad seasons for him is 80 to 82, where he had 66 errors. And like I said, but playing on AstroTurf is not the easiest, as we like to say. But what reminds me about UL was the presence. He didn't say much, but what he did on the field and what he meant to the fans. Because George Brett once said, "There's so many players make up the Kansas City Royals. You can't say the Kansas City Royals of their glory years without thinking of several players, including George Brett and Quisenberry and UL Washington, because he just how in the name of God does a guy get named UL, and you're known for having the toothpick. Everybody that had a toothpick back in the day and became a trend for baseball is like a tribute to him. He was sort of like a folk hero in a lot of ways. Besides Kansas City region of Missouri, he was really big in Canada. That's why the Expos had traded for him, because everybody knew who UL was and he knew the talent he had. So he will be dearly missed. But what he meant to provincial baseball fans in New Brunswick is very, very important. And I want you to do a Google search, if you can, ladies and gentlemen, and read up when he was doing senior ball in New Brunswick. It's quite interesting if you look at it all together. But he battled cancer, everything was in him, and cancer it plays no favorites anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, UL Washington, when he meets to us in Canada, I think he inspired a lot of people to take up shortstop and second baseman as the tools of ignorance, as we like to say. But like I said, word's going to get around and is going to bring back a lot of good memories. That 80 series with William Mays Aikens and Frank White and all the big Kansas City players. See, he wasn't around for the big victory against the Blue Jays, by the way. People forget about that. So he's part of like the first glory era of the Royals from 76 on. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing with our baseball podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.